I wanted to talk to you today about journals. This is a travel journal. In our Tuesday night studies, we've been doing the book You Are, and it's realizing who you are because of who God is. And we've been putting our notes in this traveler's journal. So each day that we do a entry or a devotion, we put it in. So in this particular kit, you get 4 pages, double-sided, that you can use to do whatever you want in your traveler's journal. In this particular traveler's journal, there's pages that you may not like or you might want to adjust. So you can take one of those extra pages, decide which side that you like, and then go ahead and add some glue. You can add wet glue, you can add a glue stick, whichever, or tape, whatever you like to use. And I'm just actually putting it over top of the page that was there already. This way, it's just a page that I feel fits better for what I'm using it for. And this just happened to be in there, and I love when that happens. So that wasn't part of the kit, but it was, I like to use things that are around me, whether I'm working on something or something that's just been hanging out that I just want to keep. And I'll put that in my traveler's journal. Now we did get this envelope in our kit, and I'm going to add that to the page. You can add it any way that you would like. I like the decorative part of it, so I want to keep that facing up. And I'm going to put it sideways. Now this is your traveler's journal, and the really cool thing is you can do whatever you want with whatever you want. And I'm going to glue this on, and I'm going to cut a piece of paper to go inside because that's going to be an area for notes. And the really cool thing is if you want to write some type of notes or and you don't want people to see them, this is a great way to kind of hide it, because sometimes people, if you want to show your traveler's journal or any type of journal, and there's specific things you don't want people to see. So I'm just kind of sizing it up. I think it's like a 2 by 3 I'm going to cut, just so that I can write a note or whatever it is. I don't even have to do that. If I wanted to, I could just go ahead and add trinkets in there, some type of ephemera that I want to keep. This is what a traveler's journal is about. It's about your journey. It's about making it your own, and that's what I intend to do on our journals each month, is give you supplies to have fun with and make it your own. And of course you can use my ideas and add to them or take away. Now this is another page that we did. I think I did this one live, and I'm going to show you real quick. Again, I'm just using extra piece of paper that I had from the inserts, and it's a 4-inch piece already, so we don't have to cut it that way. But you would want to decide how long you want it, like whether you want it the full piece, or I cut it, I think, about 3 inches, so it would be a 3 by 4 piece. So you would just go ahead and cut it to the size you want, and I'm going to keep it. Then you would go ahead and add glue. I don't think I'm going to put this one down yet. I'm going to wait on this one. But I just wanted to show you that you just would put glue on the sides of the paper so that you can stick a tag or a piece of paper in there. And it's just a really cool way to add a little bit of fun. Now in the kit you have a stamp set, and I just used a plain manila folder, and I cut out a tag, and you can make the tag any sizes you want. And then I used part of the stamp And then I'll write notes on there, or quotes, or whatever it is that you want to go ahead and write on it. To the right there, you'll see there's a page that has writing on it. I received that from somebody who sent me a craft item. So I actually put that in my note, in my traveler's journal too. I just think it's a great way to keep track of your journaling for the month. And then the cute little pumpkin pie clip I got from someone when I was at a craft show. So I just want to encourage you to have fun, because that's what it's all about. So this particular one here, I'm actually going to make a pocket. I'm doing a 1/4 inch. I just lost my brain here. A 1/4 inch score all around, well, 3 sides. So I'm doing it 3 sides. I'm doing a 1/4 inch score. And what you want to do is, however big you want this to be, you want to do 1/2 inch bigger on the sides. So you have the top, which is not scored, the bottom, which will be scored, and then the sides. So you want to add 1/2 inch to your sides, and that gives you enough room for your 1/4 inch. And then you're going to take scissors, and you're just going to cut on a diagonal the corner. You're not going to cut into where the lines intersect. You're going to cut like right before that. And you don't have to do this, it just makes it a little easier to fold over. And then you're just going to fold it over on the 3 sides. The top is going to stay open. And you're going to glue or tape or whatever it is that you like to do to your pockets. And if you've never made a pocket before, you go ahead and glue it. So again, I just want to make it clear, I forgot to measure it that way, so mine's a little bit bigger. So in this case, I'm going to make my oops into something creative, and I'm just going to add it this way. I'm going to turn it the other way, but so you just want to make sure that you're adding a 1/2 inch. So it'll be a 1/4 inch on this side and a 1/4 inch on the other side. And that will give you your 1/2 inch to do your score lines. One of the really cool things about being creative is that you can take your oopses and make them into something that you never thought you would. And that's why you should never be hard on yourself when it comes to mistakes. Mistakes are just creative something. Creative pluses. I don't know, I'll have to come up with something. So there's no reason why you can't put it in a sideways envelope or sideways. Yeah. I want to encourage you to use as much of the kit as you can. For that time, you can put it, you know, your little card that you got in this way, or you can add more ephemera into there, or just more memories, like little things you just want to remember. I'm just going to design mine really quick using the ticket, and then what am I using? Oh, the ticket, and then the little brown book thing. Oh, just something fell off. Interesting. And then the books with the candle. Where was it? Oh, that was there. Oh no. I'm looking at my book, and I thought it was a heart, but it's actually a coffee cup I put. So then you have your little pocket, you have extra room to put stuff, but then up on top here, on the top of it, you also have room to add and to, excuse me, and to take notes. I'm a little sleepy. You have these cute little wood pieces, some to add some dimension, and there's the little, I thought that was a heart at first, but little coffee mug. So I definitely am a coffee drinker. I like tea every once in a while, but I know not everyone likes coffee, but and I thought to add the wood pieces to this, just to add to be a little different. I like to try and utilize all the pieces of the kit that I'm using in different ways. And now you have, you have plenty of paper and the stickers and ephemera. To be creative. So again, we are using the UR book that we do on Tuesday nights, and then our next book will be Wild Hope. And the journal, we're going to do a traveler's journal, but it's going to be different. We're not going to use the same style journal. We're going to do something a little bit different. So you're going to get some supplies that will help encourage your creativity and prompt you to do some really cool things. So that's what we try to do on our once a month study, is have a book and then have the traveler's journal to go with it. And if you decide you don't want to use the traveler's journal, you can always just go ahead and use maybe a small mixed media book. We'll probably do a group with that too, using a different book. So our Monday nights are our Bible study, and this month we're doing Tabernacle, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Terry and Deborah are leading that, and then Tuesday nights we have one more night of UR, and then we're going into Wild Hope. And this is all on the website at creativefaithcafe.com. You can go over there, and I actually am going to be doing some fun crafty things over there too in the cafe. So hope maybe you'll come and join me over there. So again, I've decided that I wanted to put a different style page on there. I don't want to have the blank page, so I'm going to add the little polka dot one, which is a lot of fun. Let me flip to that real quick. And if you get into a creative mood and you feel like just working on your journal one day and just prepping the pages, which is basically what I'm doing, just kind of prepping the pages and making them, getting them ready for when you decide to journal, then you can just do that. I'm going to add a little bit of the washi we have. I've learned recently it's just fun to kind of step out of your comfort zone and use things that you normally wouldn't use. And it's just all part of your journey. Would you really go to think to buy all these little things? You know, that's why I like being I'm part of kit clubs for other vendors too. I mean, they think of things that I normally wouldn't. So that cute little cellophane bag that we use, or wax paper bag, I'm actually going to add that to my page here. And then a little tag that I made. I think this tag is in your book. You just got to add the little, in your journaling kit, you just got to add the tag, the roping. So, or ribbon or whatever you have. But you can write on the back of that a little secret something. And then I'm going to put the glasses in there. I don't know if you guys wear glasses, but I do. I've used the old people reading glasses now. I've reached that age. I think I was in my 40s when it did it. When that happened, I was like, oh no, it's that time. So the book does get big, like thicker. So if you want to go ahead and, you know, maybe wrap it with a rubber band or wrap it with some ribbon, it's just, I don't know. The thicker the better for me. I just enjoy it to have all the fun, eclectic type of things. And that's kind of what the cafe is. We're kind of like very eclectic here. I realized recently that, every talent that God has given me, I like to use at the cafe, and you'll see that forming and growing throughout the cafe. And if you told me a few years ago I'd be doing what I'm doing right now, talking to you, I would be like, oh, that's interesting, but it just comes kind of natural to me. So quick flip through here, the cute little the sewn paper clips. That note that somebody had given me, my notes from the study. This is just a really cool piece of fabric that I love, that I bought from a friend's shop years and years ago. A couple of things that are hanging out. I think I'm going to go ahead and add the flower. It's kind of like a puzzle piece to me. I just feel like, yeah, it's like a puzzle. And it just either fits my mood of the day or the hour or the minute. There we go. One other thing I wanted to show you was how to do a tip in or a tip out. So I'm using, again, one of the extra pieces of paper we have. And I'm just going to decide which side I want to go forward and which side I want to face back. And I'm just going to score it again. I'm going to go a little bit bigger than 1/4 inch. So I'm going to score it at about probably like 3/4 of an inch. Or maybe, no, not 3/4, 1/2 inch. Closer to 1/2 inch. So I'm just scoring it on one side, whether it's your left side or your right side, it does not matter what side. You're going to go ahead and score it. You're going to fold it, and you're going to tape it or glue it in. And this is what is called a tip in. Tip in or a tip out. I wonder, this one is probably more of a tip out. Well, it tips in and it tips out. I don't know what the official way it is. It's either one or the other, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and glue it on. And this, again, gives you extra space to write or to add pictures. There's no reason why you can't. I have that little printer. I forgot what it's called, but it prints 2x3 pictures. And I love it because you can print it right away, and I can add it into my traveler's notebook. Or I like to use the little mixed media book. And again, I'm going to use this washi. So basically I'm keeping the theme of fall, but I am adding certain things that I have around. This is, the washi is what we got in the kit. I'm using it, you don't need to, because you glued it, you don't need to have it in there, but it does give an extra reinforcement, and then just adds a little bit of decorative piece to it. You can add it to the edge of the paper too to kind of reinforce that too. Okay, so these are all ideas. Nothing is set in stone unless you want it to be. So there we go. That's our tip out. Tip in, tip out. Gave us extra space. You can do as many as you want. There's our reading area. And then just flipping through with some other things to show you. That's in your collection there. You can add that chair with just a little piece of paper. Just cut one of your extra pieces of paper down. That's a fun page. Again, I did that little slot thing. I made a tag and I stamped on the tag. All right, so I hope this helps you. I hope that this gives you a starting point to an understanding of what we're doing in our Tuesday night group, in our devotional group. If you have extra, why not use that little pocket to put in your extra pieces until you're ready to use them. And remember to go on over to creativefaithcafe.com to check out what else is going on. We do painting classes, and we just, have some fun at the cafe and just chill out with our coffee and our crafts and our friends. And if you're local, we're trying to do a once a month get together, so maybe we'll see you at one of our events. And I hope that you enjoy your journaling kits, your journaling journey. Until next time, don't forget to use your stickers too. All right, until next time, we will see you. Thank you, everyone.